Hello and welcome to Germany, where the Swindon Swoodilypoopers find themselves in the knockout round of the EuroLeague. This is a two-legged event, this knockout round, but I already played the first leg without you watching. Back home at the county ground, we played this team to a 0-0 draw. Thanks to the away goals rule, that means that if we tie 1-1 or 2-2, or more, but that won't happen, we will move on. And if we win, we will move on to the round of 16. And if we lose, we will go home, and that would be sad, because the Swoodilypoopers have had a great season in Europe, a stunningly great season. This team is a lot better than us, but you never know in this great game of football. Today I'm going to talk to you about my own history as an athlete. But that was not a good pass to start the game. But I'm going to begin by just giving you a brief update on the status of the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. We're doing okay. Everything is fine. There was a little bit of an upset. I think there's just been, obviously it's been a frustrating season in a lot of ways. We knew our first season in the Premier League wouldn't be easy, but I don't think anybody thought that it would be as challenging as it has been. We've lost a lot of games. We haven't scored a lot of goals. We haven't been communicating as well as we should. And so there was a bit of an upset on the training ground after two consecutive 0-0 draws about how no one is going to support us if we can't find ways to play better. That was a terrible shot, etc. Mostly this featured, Ricardo Bunsen-Burner with a third-degree burner. That was just terrible stuff by John Green, and then Ricardo Bunsen-Burner bails us out. Mostly it was a fight between John Green and John Green, which was particularly awkward, and you can feel the sort of repercussions of that fight even now, because right now we're not playing well, we're not communicating well, and I think a lot of that has to do with everybody feeling on edge after that's a tackle from behind? No? What if I tackle him from behind? Now it's a foul. Interesting. Long and short of it, I think we're going to be fine, but there was an upset. I'm just telling you guys the full story of the life of the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. I'm still proud of my team, and we all sat together and we had a good cry. It's been a tough season, and we were honest with each other, and I think that's going to lead to more open communication in the future. We are going to be doing a press conference, Swoodilypoopers, sometime next week. So if you want to leave your questions and comments for particular members of the Swoodilypoopers or for me, the coach, let me know, and I'll be doing a press conference in preparation for what will hopefully be our glorious trip to the round of 16, although, boy, we are not close to scoring as I speak. All right, so was I an athlete as a child? The answer is, of course, yes. I was a fantastic athlete, unless you judge fantastic. I mean literally fantastic in the sense that people could not believe how bad an athlete I was. My athletic career started when I was in first grade. I got a job as a t-ball player. It didn't pay anything, but it was a job. I was a t-ball player. For those of you not familiar with t-ball, it is a crazy sport in which children play baseball, but because they are not good enough to hit pitches that are thrown to them, the ball is placed on a tee, and then you have to hit it. That sounds like a relatively straightforward thing, and indeed, come on. Not allowed to make one two-footed tackle? I don't know how else to hug him with both legs. So, yeah, I was a really bad t-ball player, needless to say. Some of you have heard stories about this. I won't re-indulge them. But that was my career. My career as a t-ball player ended in third grade, and then briefly I had a career as a Little League player in which actual human beings would pitch me the ball. That was a disaster. I was never good at that. I was terrified of the ball, and when it was being pitched to me by other children, I was particularly terrified because they can't be counted on to pitch effectively. So yeah, it didn't go well, my career, and it ended pretty shortly thereafter. That was promising position for a cross, but no. I did, however, once I stopped playing baseball, my parents were like, "It's fine not to play baseball, but you've got to be active." That was always their word, active. I did some, as a child, I did some ballet. I did a smidge of gymnastics. I even did a couple episodes of karate. I don't. Do they call them episodes? Whatever. When you would go and do karate, is that an episode of karate? I don't know. But I would do. I went and did some martial arts. Because my parents thought that might keep me from getting my butt kicked. Not so much. So there was that, and then Ball John Green, other John Green to Ball John Green. Oh, and then a miracle that I have to pause the game just to get upset about. Okay, that guy managed to head the ball while falling backwards. That is not a foul. If I get the ball, it's not a foul. Oh, halftime. All right. Not a promising first half, and I will remind you if this remains 0-0, we'll go to extra time and then penalties, which, as you'll recall, I suck at, particularly on this skill level. So I'm going to have to make some changes. Specifically, I'm going to bring in our magic sub, the great Leroy Williamson. I don't know where he's going to play. I've got my best team out there right now, but I'm going to put other John Green in the middle, and then I'm going to bring out Leroy Williamson, who's tired. Probably everybody. I'm going to take out French Lana, who wasn't having a great game anyway. And I'm going to put Fahey out wide. By the way, you guys have named Fahey. You've named him Kevin Tina Fey. And I like that name a lot. All right, so Leroy Williamson anchoring the middle. I like the look of that club. I'm concerned that Ball John Green's number isn't higher out there on the left wing. Yeah, what if I switch him with Merrick? No, that doesn't fix anything. All right, we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna stick with this lineup for now, and then we'll make another substitution if we need to. So everything's gonna be fine. There's Kevin Tina Fey, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna find a way. We got French the Lana back on the bench, and Leroy Williamson's out on the pitch, and everything's going to be beautiful. Got a good feeling about this second half. So after a sort of series of failed attempts to find sports that interested me, I became a soccer player. And I was always very interested in soccer. It's a beautiful game, but I was terrible at it. I played for my middle school team. I didn't start, but I got a lot of playing time because my coach was always like, "This is how you guys need to play. You need to play like Green. You need to have all the effort that Green brings." And I would be like, "But all I bring is effort?" And he'd be like, "Yes, all you bring is effort because you're technically terrible, but you never stop running." So that was my role as a soccer player, was to be the guy who the coach used to motivate the rest of the team to be better, because he'd be like, "Look at John. He's awful, and yet he never quits. He keeps running, even after he gets beat over and over and over again." I was ostensibly a midfielder, although I was sort of a holding, what would now be called, I guess, a holding midfielder. That's not a foul. Jeez. I don't want to say that these Germans go down easy, but they do. Context is everything. I just tackled Leroy Williamson. He's clearly upset. He's like, "Why'd you tackle me? I'm your friend." Oh, that was almost a magic moment. I'm being very aggressive with my slide tackles today, by the way, because my tactics are sort of to push forward. So, yeah. Oh, come on. The John Greens just can't get it together after their upset earlier this week, and I think that you're really seeing the results of just not being on the same page in terms of thinking creatively about how to open up space for the boys. Okay, corner kick at least. So I continued to play competitive soccer, both for a club, like in a league, I guess you would call it, and I can't get it on goal. Tina Fey misses. Until I was in 9th grade, and then I tried out for my high school's soccer team, and I was told that they no longer needed hustle and inspiration; they needed talent. And then I pretty much retired from soccer. However, I did not retire from athletics. because when I went to boarding school at Indian Springs guys, come on. I know these guys are better than you, but you're getting dispossessed with alarming frequency. When I went to Indian Springs... we had ball John Green. Oh, gosh. I hit the wrong button. When I went to Indian Springs, I became an ultimate frisbee player. Was I a great ultimate frisbee player? In a word, yes. Finally, I found my calling. I was definitely one of the... I definitely was a starting ultimate frisbee player for Indian Springs. Admittedly, it wasn't an official sport, but really, what is official? Okay, we got a free kick here. Now, you guys are always telling me not to shoot on free kicks every time, but this is a good spot, right? I have to shoot from this spot, don't I? I think I do. All right, so I'm going to do this and that. No, I guess I was not supposed to shoot. Sorry. All right, 82nd minute. Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers in the knockout round of the EuroLeague, desperately needing some kind of spark. We just needed to hold it up for 1 second to let Ball John Green make his run, and we couldn't do it. Okay. Well, I mean, I will say, I think we've had the better of the possession in the second half, and I'm proud of that. That was a really dangerous pass, however. But I'm proud at least of our possession and the focus that our players have shown, even if they haven't been able to get the ball, I don't think, technically on goal a single time. So, yeah, I'm still proud of the boys. That's what I'm saying. And we just need to keep them from scoring. Good job. Good job. Oh, the eyes on the players in FIFA 11 are so alarmingly zombic. Leroy Williamson showing all of his strength. No, Merrick can't hold on to the ball. Passes to Leroy Williamson. And then up. Nope. And then wide. No. Oh, the frustration is palpable. Supporters just don't like to see this. They don't like to see this. They're gonna stop watching us if we don't find a way to become winners. All right, we're going to extra time, ladies and gentlemen. The Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers going to extra time here in the EuroLeague. We've got to find a way to win because everybody knows that we are not good enough to win on penalties. It's a fact. Oh, really great cross. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple substitutions. I'm not taking out the John Greens, and I don't think I'm going to take out Merrick because I like him over on that corner. But I am going to go ahead and put in Perry because he's famous for his ability. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he did make one of the most important penalty kicks in the history of, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, football. I'm specifically referring to when he helped us win the FA Cup against Chelsea, and I screamed, "He's a platypus," because he is. All right, so the boys are coming in. Everybody's tired, but you know what? That's part of life. You got to play. You got to play when you're tired. You got to play like a hero today. All right, go, boys. Yeah, yes. No, yes. Oh, ball John Green. Other John Green is so strong, but I tried to make him do everything. And for some reason, the guys aren't coming up, even though anyway. I'm not very good at this game, is long and short of it. So I had one moment of great glory as a high school player of Ultimate Frisbee, and that was when we played the Birmingham Ultimate Disc Association, also known as Buddha, and I scored not the winning touchdown or try or goal or whatever they're called in Ultimate Frisbee, I forget. I scored our only point in Ultimate Frisbee against the Birmingham Ultimate Disc Association, which was a bunch of adults, playing Ultimate Frisbee, and they were all in shape and everything, and we showed up smoking cigarettes and wearing our jerseys that had our team mascot, who was one of our players, on it, and we were completely outmatched. But I did score the one moment of glory was my moment of glory, so that was pretty cool. I got a pass from Johnny Owen, and I had to reach all the way. What? Oh, it's the end of the first half of extra time. All right, guys, we really got to do this. We got to do this in the second half of extra time. We got to figure out a way. We got to make it happen. I believe in you, Swoodilypoopers. I believe in you. You can do this. You're the Swoodilypoopinist. Come on. And that was pretty much it until I discovered, video game sports. And those I could excel at. And by excel, I mean I'm still pretty bad, but, better than I was. Better than I was as a middle school soccer player, certainly. It's frustrating to really love sports and be bad at them. And that's kind of a continuing frustration in my life. I recently joined an indoor soccer league, and I'm still really bad at soccer, even though I know a lot more about tactics. I can scream at people about where to. Oh, come on, Bunsen burner. Is that really what you thought I wanted to do? Computer AI? Because obviously I did not want to throw the freaking ball out of bounds. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little frustrated. We got to keep our emotions in check, Swoodilypoopers. Oh, he was away. He was away and he was going to score, but we couldn't get it through. Oh, ball John Green not quite strong enough to get past that stubborn German defense. All right. Come on. Oh, sorry for the silence. I'm really trying to win. I also play a little bit better when I'm not trying to narrate these games. So sometimes I get quiet. Oh, that's it. It's going to penalties. Oh, disaster. What a way to get out of the EuroLeague. All right, guys. I mean, we've had 3 0-0 ties in a row, Stan. At what point are people just going to say, I don't want to watch the Swoodilypoopers anymore because they never score? Stan's answer was 2 games ago. All right, here we go. Ball John Green, Merrick, Caceres, Perry, and Scott Carr. Look at other John Green is quite a finisher, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Caceres has terrible finishing, so I'm going to put Beefstock in too. All right, here we go. Who knows if it'll even make it to... Here, I'm going to switch these two. All right. Big money, no whammies. Ricardo Bunsen-Berna. He knows how to scare him. No. That was not a good... No, that was not good. Okay. All right. Yep. Ball John Green. He's a finisher. That's right. Okay. Frankly, we're probably going to need these guys to miss some. Oh, I didn't know which... I still don't quite know how to stop a penalty, to be totally honest with you. Merrick. He's silent. Yes, he's a finisher. Merrick with a great finish. 2 bald goals from the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. All right. Oh, there's nothing I could have done about that, even if I did know how to save a penalty, and I don't. Okay, ball John Green. He has a very small amount of green there, but he's a great finisher. So, oh, that was not a very good penalty. I don't think I was doing the right thing with my buttons. We're gonna need them to miss one. No, yeah, they missed. All right. It's still tied. Perry. Whew. He's a finisher. He's such a platypus. Great job, Perry. Once again, proving that Perry the Platypus is unbeatable. Unbeatable? Oh, he's off the post! I've gone left every time. They've gone right every time. All right, here it is. It all comes down to Beefstock. How many times have you heard that in your life? All comes down to Beefstock. Come on, Beefstock. Show them what you got, baby. Show them what you got. Ooh, that was not a very good penalty. Oh, but he finishes! Yes, we're moving into the round of 16. The Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers are moving on. Congratulations to Swindon. Come on, guys. Let's not celebrate like we just won the EuroLeague. I mean, all we did was not save any penalties. Congratulations to the Swoodilypoopers. I'll see you next time. Best wishes.